I want to know what kind of shoes they're wearing under there.
Nike.
Yeah, they're wearing Nike Shocks. Crocs.
In four-wheel drive.
I mean, at least she wrote that herself, you can tell. So she texts like that, too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fucking train.
Welcome to the gray area. My name's Greg. That's Ray.
Hey.
And Paul's behind the camera.
Woo!
Today's show is going to be a little bit different. Oh, wait. We're here to drink beer and talk about
yes,
sports.
of course. Let's get after it. Jump the gun a little on
My
that.
bad.
Now go ahead.
Sorry, I'm way too excited because today's going to be a little different. Last week we talked about Armored MMA, the medieval fights.
Yeah.
And we're going to watch an entire fight today.
Oh, I'm down.
So it's going to be sick. We're going to react to that. So let's get started with that. Here we go.
Armored MMA.
Yeah, they do the legit intros and walkouts and everything.
Double kill. They're going to do it like, oh. Do you hear that song he's coming out to?
This immediately gives me like MVP vibes of like Overwatch or video games where it's just like this character.
I think
For honor, yeah.
I think it'd be sick if they made UFC like this, where you just cage fight in armor.
Yeah.
With
Well,
swords.
that's exactly what they just
Yeah.
did.
No, yeah.
Yeah. That is what this is. Good
Shut
pitch.
up.
Good pitch. Good pitch. It exists. He came out to Mo Bamba like he's in a 2017 frat party.
He can come out to whatever he wants. God, I wonder how heavy that armor is.
I would immediately just start
At least two.
Hitting the chain
with
chain
my
link
sword.
fence.
Are
Yeah,
you-
that'd be cool.
Are you crazy? Sparks are flying everywhere.
So these guys are fighting with swords and shields. Maybe we'll watch another one later. Actually, the next fight is August 24th. I hope somebody fights with spears or axes because I want to watch
you
that
can do
one next.
more than just the
Yeah,
sword?
there was another fight during the same event where the guys were fighting with spears.
The bow.
I would love if they do one with like nunchucks.
Well, that's not medieval though.
Yeah,
Would it be
but
the
it'd be
same
cool.
century?
Probably.
I don't know.
Wood has been around for a long time, and I'm fairly sure they had chains.
Yeah, but that's like an Asian weapon. It's not. This is like European.
He's right about wood, It's been around a long time.
Chains too, probably.
This song
Wooden
not nearly
chains.
as hype as the last one.
No, it's not as loud either.
Wooden chains excite me.
Oh, good. Rihanna's over here.
You're off the show, Paul.
It was so fast. Did a microphone for 2 episodes.
It was a good run.
Take his mic out.
Oh, that ref's my hero.
Oh, do you think we could sponsor one of these shields?
Yeah, that'd be sick. Just my face.
I was thinking our podcast name, but yeah, that's better. I wonder what that would look like.
I like how that guy's just got a stick, like in case he's got to get in there.
Yeah, it's got a little flag on it. I can't tell. Okay, his helmet's like a motorcycle helmet with is it a mic or is it his chin strap? Just off center.
That actually looks more so like a riot gear helmet.
Yeah, you're right. It is kind of riot geary.
Yeah, he goes in there with a riot shield.
I like his gauntlets too.
I can't tell if that's a mic or not.
Just touch tips.
You're right. It like stops here.
Yeah, and it's off to the side.
Test your might.
Ray, do you have any bets?
I'm gonna go dude in the black and silver, not the guy with the Knights Templar shit on his chest.
All right, I'll go the other guy then.
Okay.
I bet you one beer.
Okay. We got a fridge full of them. They didn't show their names.
No, they didn't show it.
Oh, my guy
wow.
immediately
Oh.
gets disarmed. I'm pretty sure that counts as quite a few points, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember what the points were. I should have reviewed. We should have reviewed
We
before.
should have. We should have.
Oh, well.
I remember certain parts. Like if you get a strike while you're in a dominant position and they're on the ground, it's 2. But
Yeah.
if you hit them while you're on the ground, it's 1. Also, the dude I picked has number 13 on him, so that's appropriate.
Kind of scary.
It's my lucky number, baby.
I think it's cool that you can kick and punch and stuff too.
Oh
Goodness gracious.
Ate it.
You might owe me a beer, buddy.
Yeah, I might. I'm trying to get a look at like the other side. It looks like it's like a full glove, and they slide in to the shield.
The shield?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's got some kind of. They probably hold it, and then it's got a strap on their arm
Yeah,
or something.
there's like a whole thing protecting their arm on the back, at least for the guy in black.
That's a pretty dope shield. It's,
Yeah, I wonder what they're made out of. I'd assume just wood and like
Could be.
padding.
to keep them light, yeah.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yep. Could you imagine like that blade slipping between the cracks of the armor? Obviously they're blunt, but
Yeah, it
just
still
getting
sucks.
whacked in the skin. Oh god.
We've both been hit with lacrosse sticks, and that blows. So I'm sure this is worse.
It's unfortunate they can't stab in this.
Yeah. I might have bet on the wrong horse here, man. The guy looks winded already. He's eaten like 3 shields to the face.
Good kick.
Kicks him right in the dick. Thank God for cod pieces. Yeah, the guy in the black just keeps trying to wrap up. I don't think it's going to help you out very much.
This is round 2.
Looks like it.
I guess they don't have the budget to put all the on-screen stuff.
Right. They need a graphics guy.
Yeah.
We're available. It wouldn't look great, but we could do it.
Just like shittily, just like posted over the front,
Yeah,
like,
right.
over
Yeah.
everything.
Obviously they have an editor because they edited out the intermissions. I think this video is like 10 minutes long, so they cut out all the fluff in between.
Yeah. Also, just fighting for 10 minutes. Granted, I know there's like the intros and there'll be whatever happens at the end, but that's still probably a good 8 minutes of just swinging the swords.
And you're wearing that heavy armor.
Yeah.
I want to see a takedown. That's what I really want to see here.
Guy in black's getting tired. I don't think it'll take too long for him to hit the floor.
It
He
looks like
started-
his shield's getting all beat up. You see the edges of it?
Yeah.
It's all frayed.
The guy in red.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because he keeps jamming it into the other guy's face. Like that.
Oh, yeah, he does have that the grate.
He's just cheese grating his shield against his face.
Oh. This is insane. How do you get into this? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Either
His
you're...
calves are exposed. I didn't even notice that.
That's a weak point. Just Achilles shots.
Oh, the bare metal on your skin or the leather straps across your calves.
You'd bust open if you got hit.
Oh, no. I'm talking about his shin guards, like the bare metal against his...
Yeah. I thought you, like, if you got hit in the back of the leg.
I mean, that would hurt, too. I'm just talking about being uncomfortable during the fight.
I want to know what kind of shoes they're wearing under there.
They don't have spurs on. That'd be kind of cool.
Nike.
Yeah, they're wearing Nike Shocks. Like it's 2007.
I would imagine they're probably like some kind of wrestling shoe.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I like my answer better. Or they're Crocs.
In 4-wheel drive.
Chainmail Crocs.
Here we go, round 3. It's on.
Yeah, number 13's getting his fudge packed. It's not been
That's disgusting.
It's not been good. Listen, I just call it as I see it.
He's taunting him.
Gave him one of these.
Yeah, he did.
Points for antagonizing.
It is For Honor when you unlock the emotes.
Again, dude? Pull your head out of your ass. I got a beer on the line.
Butterfingers.
Yeah, what are you doing, dude? He greased his opponent's sword before they went out there.
Probably what it was.
The guy in red's a
Are
cheater.
you allowed to tape your handle up, your grip? I mean, it can't be easy to hold the sword in those gauntlets
Absolutely
either.
not. Well, the red guy seems to have it down pretty well.
They check the swords after the fight.
Oh,
Like,
he's
this
got-
one's greased down, and this one has a whole bunch of glue.
The guy in
on
red
it.
was covered in pine tar.
The guy in red looks like he has actual individual fingers, where the guy,
Looks like a mitten.
the other guy, looks like a mitten, yeah. You hear the ladies in the background?
Giving him advice.
Get your sword up.
Stop getting hit in the face, loser.
It's probably her husband.
Yeah, this guy's maidenless. He pulls no maidens.
Shut up, silly wench. You're not fighting. She's letting him have it.
It's like me when I watch hockey and I just yell skate. Like everybody knows that's what you're supposed to do.
They've been doing it
tactic for you. Stop getting hit.
Yeah.
How do you like my face to sword technique?
Good kick. I'm a little disappointed. Haven't seen a takedown yet. Going for the knees, though.
Yeah, I do want to see somebody absolutely eat it.
Let's go, red guy. Come on, red guy.
Red guys are only
Take it down. Hit him.
When he puts his
Hit him
leg
again.
up like that, just sweep it.
I just want one of them to toss their shit and just do like a diving tackle.
Just throw the shield and the sword and just go.
The ref would probably stop the fight.
Fight the ref.
I think this guy knows. He's got it in the bag. He's just waiting it out now.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you? The guy in black's been out of gas since the first swing.
Yeah.
He dropped his sword again.
No, that's the
it's
blade.
broken.
Oh, he broke it?
He broke the sword.
They have to reforge it real quick, bring it back out to him.
Oh, the sword wench.
Here's your non-greased sword.
Squirettes.
Yeah, they handed him Excalibur, now he's unstoppable.
He just.
Oh, he just came
That
in with
was
like
cool,
a Superman
yeah.
punch?
I wonder if he broke his sword on purpose. He's like, I need a break.
That's just so we can get in there and like, hey, flag, yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, God. Praise the sun. The Knights Templar guy won.
I mean, what do you think was going to happen?
That? Not at the beginning.
You owe me a beer. He was a bigger dude,
True.
but I don't know what the weight classes are. Did we talk about weight classes last time?
You said it was all just like one thing, right? Or was that? Yeah, you said it was like it starts. No. That was the ice one. That was the ice
yeah, that was
fighting
the
one,
ice
where
fighting.
it was like 195.
No, yeah, I
and
don't
up.
think they talked about weight classes. In
Yeah, I
this.
don't think they did either.
Yeah, I'm excited for the next event. I don't know if they broadcast it on TV or if it's just on YouTube like that. But if we could watch it live,
Yeah, and get to
Then
know the
we'll bet.
people's names.
Yeah.
That would be useful information.
yeah, that was dope though.
Yeah, that was cool.
Honestly, I could get into that.
Yeah,
I think it'd be fun to go
I could
to.
watch more of that easily. Shut up and take my money. It can't be that expensive to go.
No, you're probably right.
Yeah.
The most expensive thing would be staying in Nashville
Yeah, all right. We might have to take out a small loan, but we'll be okay.
or just get a sponsor.
Dairy Daddy sponsors us to go to this sword
That'd be
fighting
sick.
event.
Dude, I was looking at Dairy Daddy's post today, and they have these sick shorts. They're just like mesh shorts, and they just say Dairy Daddy's with their logo across the front,
Yeah.
across the crotch. They're awesome, but they're not on their website, so I don't think we can get them.
We can get a custom made.
I
We
will
can bootleg it.
gladly wear everything Dairy Daddies if they sponsor us.
Oh, of course, yeah. We'd be required
I
to.
would so sell out for them.
I think we'd be required to.
You're such a slut.
What was the team you sent me today?
Oh, is the Udder
Oh,
Tuggers?
yeah, the Udder Tuggers.
That's not their normal name. They like changed it and did like a line of merch. So I think they really are just ripping off. the
Oh
Dairy
yeah,
Daddies.
of course.
Yeah,
Because they're doing fun stuff and the chili peppers and the bananas and.
but
yeah,
also
it's-
Udder Tugger.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
It sounds like a slur. Like that sounds like you would call somebody like a poor person from the Midwest an Udder Tugger. Like that being said,
All right, we're moving on. This next one, most people have probably already seen. I have not seen it yet. I've been avoiding it on purpose because I knew I'd want to react to this. This is the Major League Baseball Home Run Derby National Anthem by Ingrid Andress. She was so bad that she checked herself into rehab after she did it.
people kept saying she was hammered while she did it, but
She
you're
said
saying
she said
was?
she was hammered.
Oh,
Let's watch it. I'll react to it, and then I will give you. She put out an apology, so we'll get to that after. But
Okay.
I really want to see it.
should
so.
we up the volume on this one, maybe?
No, it should be fine.
Okay, cool.
Who'd broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched
Tough.
were so
I mean, it's not an easy song to sing.
gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air,
God.
gave proof
I can't tell if the crowd's booing or cheering.
I don't know.
She looks hammered.
Yeah, she looks strung
That
out.
is the face of a drunkard. I would know.
She's gonna hit this high note. What are the odds?
I mean, she hasn't messed up any lyrics yet.
I can confidently say she did not.
All of their faces, dude. They're just like, what is this?
That was brutal. That one guy was laughing already, like before she even started really fucking up. Oh, I forget his name. I know who he is.
Oh,
but
that was so
when-
painful.
When they cut to his face and he was just like already smiling and trying to look at the ground.
I'm glad I didn't watch that live. I just would have been so embarrassed for her.
Oh,
or
God,
been
that's
there.
brutal.
That's bad.
That's brutal. It reminds me of when Fergie sang at the All-Star game for the NBA.
I don't remember that.
Everybody was just clowning on her. Like Draymond Green and Steph Curry were actively laughing at her while she was singing the national anthem. But that's worse.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
that's
bad.
worse than Fergie's, and Fergie's was pretty rough.
So she came out and apologized on her social media, and she says, quote, "I'm not going to bullshit, y'all. I was drunk last night. I'm checking myself into a facility today to get the help I need. That was not me last night. I apologize to MLB, all the fans, and this country I love so much for that rendition. I'll let y'all know how rehab is. I hear it's super fun."
Oh, God. I mean, at least she wrote that herself. You can tell. Did she say that out loud, or did she like?
No, it was on her social media. I
Oh, okay.
literally copied and pasted it.
Okay, so she texts like that too. That's crazy.
It was like I think it was on her Instagram is what I saw it, but
Yeah, that is a tough look.
that's pretty bad.
That's and I don't listen to a lot of country music, but I didn't know who this woman was prior.
I didn't even know she was a country singer.
Okay.
I've never heard of her till this. So
yeah, that's what is that she's a country singer, but that's if I don't know at all. I'm usually like I know musicians even if I don't listen
Yeah.
to it. That's gotta hurt your career. It'll
I
either
don't-
help her or
Yeah.
she'll never sell anything ever again.
Does she get wasted at her concerts too? Like,
yeah, but people do that all the time.
yeah, but if she sings this bad doing one song,
Right, which is like the song.
Blasted, yeah,
Yeah,
then what is she? How can she be good?
I don't know.
Just do
Well-
the pre-recording stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Just lip sync.
Or
Sure.
how'd she get the job?
She has to be moderately popular. Like it.
Like you literally had one job. You could have got plastered after you sang,
Maybe she was nervous.
maybe. Or I mean, do they do a bunch of events leading up to the home run derby? Like they do.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do this.
Again, I've said it before. I'll say it again on this podcast. I'm baseball illiterate. I have no idea.
I'm sure they do
Oddly
stuff.
enough, they have a drinking competition. I guess she won.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
I'm
God.
sure they have all kinds of events
Yeah, they
and
had
stuff.
10
She's
cent
probably
beer
been
night
drinking all-
before
yeah,
this.
That's
Yeah,
it. This was 10-cent beer night.
just for her though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's great.
Yeah, that's all I have for that one.
Well, hopefully she ends up being
Sure.
all right. But yeah, that's a tough look.
All right, so this last one, the final for today, the Copa America final in I think it was in Miami, Florida.
It was Miami. Yeah.
Yeah, it was stormed by fans at the gate. So I've got the article from ESPN, so we'll pull that up real quick, and we're just going to read from the article because they do a great job of explaining everything.
Okay.
It was pretty wild. So the fans rushed the gate. Miami Gardens, Florida. The start time for the final of the 2024 Copa America between Argentina and Colombia was delayed for over 75 minutes on Sunday following a security breach in which fans broke through one of the main entry gates. Game was scheduled for 8. It didn't kick off till 9:22. Argentina won. But the delays before kickoff began when earlier in the day, video on social media showed fans breaking through the southwest gate at Hard Rock Stadium, with some being tackled or otherwise apprehended by police and security personnel. A security guard manning an interior entrance to the stadium confirmed to ESPN that the southwest gate at the venue had been locked down because of a breach. Both teams were taken off the field during their respective warm-ups as chaos brewed. The stadium briefly went on lockdown before Hard Rock Stadium issued the following statement. In anticipation of tonight's Copa America final, thousands of fans without tickets attempted to forcibly enter the stadium, putting other fans, security, and law enforcement officers at extreme risk. Security has shut down the gates in order to control the entry process at a much slower rate and ensure everyone is kept safe. What do they think is going to happen? Like, trying to break through? Dude, soccer fans are wild.
I don't know what it is about soccer that brings out the true animalistic idiocy of people. But I read an article and they kept calling them hooligans. That was the term they kept.
Yeah,
that's,
isn't that a movie? The Hooligans Fight. Green Street Hooligans.
Right.
I think it is soccer thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. As a result, tonight's match start time was delayed until further notice to accommodate for ticketed fans to be able to safely enter the stadium. So I guess they pushed everybody out. Organizers ultimately reopened the gates to allow fans to enter the stadium as people at the front of lines were beginning to get crushed by those behind them. A Hard Rock Stadium spokesperson told reporters, in collaboration with CONMEBOL and law enforcement officers, the decision was made to open the stadium gates for a short period of time to all fans in order to prevent stampedes and serious injury at the perimeter. There was serious concern for fans being crushed in an attempt to enter.
That's so scary, dude. That's like my worst nightmare, being
That's
packed
like-
in.
I don't like
crushed.
being in
Black
big
Friday
crowds because
sales.
of that. Yeah.
What'd you say?
That's like Black Friday sales.
Yeah,
Oh,
people were getting
right.
trampled over like Cabbage Patch Kids and shit. Yeah.
I just don't I don't get it. So we're fans without tickets trying to
Fans without tickets were trying to get in, like that they were forcing themselves in.
Yeah.
And then I know it shakes down to they were at capacity and they couldn't find all the people that had broken in. So people who had bought tickets weren't able to come into the stadium.
So is that what they ended up doing? That's insane.
So many people who bought tickets weren't able to come in. And this thing isn't
I was-
fucking cheap.
Yeah, no, I was curious if they flushed everybody out and just made them start over.
No.
Like get out of the
They
stadium.
just did it. They were at capacity and they were like,
Oh,
this
man.
is as many people as we can let in.
Yeah. Earlier in the day, an officer for the Miami-Dade Police Department told ESPN that all gates were locked down after the initial rush of fans, while another officer said it kept changing, describing the situation as very fluid.
That just means they have no idea what's going on.
Yep. Argentina midfielder Alexi, I don't know how he says it, McAllister's mother, Silvina, said she needed her son's assistance to enter the stadium and described the situation outside as inhumane.
Ugh.
She said the two were in constant communication as McAllister waited in the Hard Rock Stadium tunnel to assist his family inside. He had to leave the locker room to help us get in because he was worried. I thought the game couldn't continue. She said in a post on social media, I thought the game wouldn't be played because if the players thought they would resolve this, impossible that it would be played. It was inhumane. We are okay. We were in communication with him the whole time. He said he would stay outside until we would come in. He waited for us until we came in. We hugged him once inside, left him to be calm, and told him to win. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
Reports
brutal.
said that an estimated 7,000 people without tickets gained entry to the
I'm
stadium.
telling you.
And prior to kickoff, fans were crowding the aisles and walkways. Security personnel were seen clearing those areas once the game had begun and checking to see if fans without seats had tickets. That's what I would do. I would just send people out to start checking tickets.
I think eventually it just got to the point where it's like, we got to
There's
start
too
this
many
game.
people, yeah.
And we have to start
Yeah.
this.
That's crazy. Miami-Dade County Mayor and Chief Public Safety Officer released a statement during the game expressing outrage that at what they had seen and saying the county assigned more than 550 police officers to the stadium detail, plus other personnel from neighboring departments. Let's be clear. This situation should have never taken place and cannot happen again. We will work with stadium leadership to ensure that a full review of tonight's events takes place immediately to evaluate the full chain of events in order to put in place needed protocols and policies for future games.
Good, because this is one of the stadiums that they're going to use when we host the World Cup.
Yeah.
What do they think's going to happen? They did this at a Copa game. What do you think's going to happen during the World
Well,
Cup?
Messi didn't even play in this, or did he get hurt during
He got
this?
hurt during the game
Okay.
in non-contact.
I was going to
game,
say,
yeah.
he's probably the only... I mean, he's probably the... I don't want to blame him, but fans are wild for Messi, so I can imagine that.
Yeah, but this is
Argentina
this
fans
is
rushing in.
This is the Copa. This happens
Yeah.
every 2 years.
Okay.
So there's a Euro and there's a Copa. The Copa is just the Americas and the Euro's over in Europe. And then these two winners of these tournaments play
Each other.
But this is like, I think Argentina's won like 15 of these.
Yeah.
But this is a big deal.
Well, what's even crazier is that this game wasn't in Argentina or Colombia.
yeah.
It's in Miami. Like, that's wild
Right.
that this is happening.
So many people traveled.
Yeah.
And they were talking to a lot of people out front in Spanish, obviously, because
Mhm.
all these people came from all over the world, asking, how much did you pay? And people were like, like 25 grand
Holy
for 6
cow.
tickets.
Yeah, this...
And they just never got into the stadium. So I don't know how these people are going to reimburse the people who didn't get in. but they need
They
to.
probably SOL, honestly.
That's
Yeah, of course they
insane.
need to. But
That's insane.
I mean, how do you prove that you weren't in there?
I don't know.
I guess if your ticket never got scanned.
Right. Yeah,
Uh,
there you go.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
They should get their money back.
They should, absolutely. A sellout crowd of more than 65,000 was expected for the championship match, with Argentina looking to defend his title. It was unclear which of the fans who gained entrance during the rush had tickets to the match. CONMEBOL, South America's governing body, released a statement a day before warning that fans must have tickets to enter the venue.
You shouldn't have to issue that as a
The-
warning.
the
That's just a
Copa-
basic understanding of how sporting events work.
That's how life works. If you're going to go to an event and you're not invited, you have to have a ticket.
You gotta buy a ticket.
The Copa America has been plagued by organizational and planning issues almost from the moment the tournament started, with teams complaining about field conditions, field sizes, state of training fields, as well as crowd control issues. As a conclusion of Wednesday's semifinal, with Colombia beat Uruguay, Uruguayan players went into the stands at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, when they thought family members were in danger from opposition fans.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I also love how you just
I skipped their names and I can try. I guess it's not that hard.
Nunez.
Darwin Nunez and Ronald Arujo. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Sure,
close enough.
Arujo. Yeah,
Fuck it, send
whatever.
it. Yeah,
We'll go with
French
that.
spelling bee is back.
Yeah, I'm
No,
just
no,
kidding.
no,
No,
this
these guys are
is
South
French.
American, dude. They're from Uruguay. Is that how you say that?
Uruguay?
Is it Uruguay? I don't know if that's actually how you say it.
I'm pretty certain.
Okay. I can't read. I did pretty good, actually.
Yeah, you did all right. Can't complain. But did you, aside from all the chaos, did you actually watch the game?
I did not watch the game.
I watched the last half of it.
Okay.
So Messi went down. He had some leg injuries
Yeah.
earlier, same area, but he went down like nobody was around him. He was just going to contest the ball and just fell and started rolling around crying. But he doesn't usually
Yeah.
throw himself to the floor. Can you pull something up real quick?
Yeah.
I want you to see his ankle.
You sent it to me on Instagram.
I know.
You sent it on Instagram, right?
Paul needs to see
Paul,
it.
just go to Instagram.
Or you can probably just go to Google Images, honestly.
Well, I mean, I can see the exact post. Was it? Oh, you might have been the text.
I sent it just a picture in text.
Never mind, it was in text.
Just type in Messi ankle. And then just go to images and it should be there. Look at that thing, dude. Pull that up for
oh
the
my
people.
gosh.
Hold on, let me get this in.
Oh my god, Lionel Messi's ankle is
It
absolutely
is
destroyed.
a softball.
I like how you get it next to his regular foot
Yeah.
for comparison. It looks like he got stung by 1 million bees right in his ankle. Is that pulled up? Can they
Yeah.
see? Okay. Yeah, that's gross. But they kept cutting to
Yeah,
that on the
that's insane.
sideline. I'm like, it was a really close game. They won by 1 in extra time. So it went full regulation, went over. Martinez ended up putting one in right through the goalie's hands. It was a good goal. But every once in a while they just cut.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
But then when they won, Messi was up and moving around.
Of course. I
Yeah.
mean,
Dude,
he's an athlete.
it bummed me out so bad because this might be the last one he competes in because it's every 2
Right.
years. And he was over on the sideline just crying because he was like, I might never get to do this again.
I mean, he didn't get to play the World Cup either. Or
He played-
he played his last World Cup. Is what I meant. Yeah.
but we'll see. I mean, if
You
he
think he'll
gets
go?
2 more
You
years,
think he'll go back?
good. Just hang out.
Yeah, I just remember they made a big deal about that last
He's
one.
still explosive. He's 36. He'll be 38 then.
That's,
so,
that's
yeah,
not
it's
terrible.
doable.
Yeah.
I mean, Ryan Giggs played for England till he was 42.
And
so-
LeBron's like 80 now.
Yeah,
so.
that's different. LeBron's on HGH or some shit. That's different.
Did you see videos of the people storming the stadium?
I didn't see videos of them actually storming.
I didn't
no.
pull anything up, but it's pretty wild, dude. They're pulling each other over the walls, and they're breaking through air vents and climbing through ducting to get into the stadium.
Like it's Splinter Cell?
Yes.
I was about to say they played a lot of Splinter Cells.
Yes.
They were Sam Fisher.
Yes.
I'm laughing, but that's fucked up.
It's crazy.
No one got hurt, right?
I
They didn't
don't.
say so.
I don't think so.
I didn't see any deaths or
It,
injuries.
it did say some people were getting. Scroll up, Paul.
They said smushed, crushed.
There you go. Stop. It's at the bottom paragraph currently. A handful of people could be seen receiving medical treatment and
okay.
asking for water in the sweltering Florida heat. Officers were able to push the crowd back behind the gate and lock down the entrance so that no one else could get inside.
So,
Although plenty of fans had already made their seats before then. So
and it was hot. It is Florida.
Yeah.
But there's people probably. I mean, bodies on top of bodies. You're getting pushed.
right,
You're gonna overheat.
of course.
So probably a lot of that was happening too. People probably just dropping. Yeah, that's my worst nightmare.
What is this video? Is it?
I'm
Of the-
assuming it'll just. I don't know.
You want to check it out?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Based on what we saw coming in on social media, I'm surprised they played at all. What did you make of it?
I can't believe they played. If this was any other event, a basketball game, a football game, here in the States, authorities wouldn't have allowed this game to continue. This would have been called
It looks like he was crying.
This is an embarrassment.
There you go, climbing
Now,
through
Oh
ducks.
my God.
I know this is a CONMEBOL run tournament. I understand that. This is why.
Just
this
any
is
way and
ridiculous
every
what
way
we're
to get
seeing.
in.
They're getting through the air vents here. This CONMEBOL tournament
CONMEBOL.
is being
I
ran
wasn't saying it
because
right.
in 2016,
We were
CONMEBOL,
close.
when U.S. Soccer
I'm
ran
white,
it,
okay?
saw how much money they
That
left
you
on the
are.
table. Look at all that money that we lost. We're not allowing this go around. So U.S. Soccer, CONCACAF, allowed CONMEBOL to come into their country, to their territory, and run a tournament when they weren't capacitated to do it. And I ask, how much money is worth compromising the health and well-being of your players, because the fields that we saw, the conditions, and your fans, the people in these tournaments?
people are gonna get
with
sued for
security
this.
Oh,
issues,
easy
Yeah,
money.
they're gonna
gates, these type
But
of things.
again, this wasn't an
How
American
much
orchestrated
does
event,
it
right? Isn't
take
that what he was
for
just
you to
saying?
realize
Yeah, but
that this was a bad idea. You cannot allow
stadium
another
might
organization
sued,
to come in
Hard Rock.
and cut corners. Because they can keep telling us it's CONMEBOL, it's CONMEBOL, it's CONMEBOL. At the end of the day, this is your territory.
Yeah,
and if
fair
you're going to
enough.
allow these things to happen in your territory, you've got to make sure this doesn't happen. This is an international embarrassment. The optics are what are really, really disturbing.
Yeah, he's
That's
not
crazy.
wrong. He's not
Yeah,
wrong.
no,
It
he's-
looks terrible.
Yeah.
It looks terrible, and it was
think
terrible.
you know what it takes to be a soccer mom.
That stuff.
And like you said, we're gonna be here for
The World Cup.
Yeah,
If they can't handle that, they can't handle the World Cup.
right.
They
Yeah,
got,
that's
I guess,
wild.
just up security. I
I don't know what you do.
guess.
That's all I have for today.
Yeah, I don't have anything either. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not,
Not bad at all.
So cool. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow us on social media: TikTok, X, Instagram @GrayArea_sports.
Cheers. Thanks for joining us. Take it easy.
Hey, producer Paul here. If you have a video that you want Greg and Ray to talk about, discuss, or even overreact to, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Thank you very much.